everyone, Allegra Miller here to share with you the astrology for today, February 16th, 2021, and the essential oils that will be helpful in processing these energies. I have divided the oils I'll be sharing about relative to the astrology into two different categories. Basic category for those of you that maybe just got started with doTERRA, you're likely to have at least one of these oils. In that category, the oils are doTERRA Breathe, Lavender, and Balance. In the specialty category, for those of you that have more oils to work with, the oils I'll be speaking about are doTERRA Forgive, Clary Calm, and Slim and Sassy. So, if you've been listening to me regularly, you know that this is a relatively new endeavor for me to do these daily videos, and it is important as I develop this habit to get the video out rather than not get it out. And so I'm getting it out again late tonight. Hopefully you find that valuable. I'll briefly recap what happened earlier in the day. Maybe that will help you put into context what happened. And then I'll get into this evening on what's happening. So the Aries moon at 12:29 squared Pluto in Capricorn, and that brought a real pressure to get things done. It was just an intensity about forward movement. At 6:19, the sun in Aquarius sextiled the Aries moon, which brought a nice reset a bit to that intensity earlier in the day, sort of an inner grounding energy, a harmonizing energy, both for ourselves and our relationships with other people. The moon void of course began at 7:17 p.m. Moon void of course is a good time to reset, recalibrate, relax, not make any major decisions. And with that in mind, I chose Balance. This is just very grounding, very harmonizing. Balance is to be used topically and aromatic only. I would put this on the bottom of the feet. And actually I would combine it with lavender. That's a really nice combo for the evening before bed. I'm putting it on my feet if you're wondering what I'm doing. Anyway, that's a really nice combo. Why lavender? Lavender because we're still in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde has a tendency to make communication more challenging. So anything that we can do to ease communication, make it more fluid, help us speak from our divinity, that is precisely what lavender helps us do. Lavender also helps to ease the nervous system and ease anxious feelings. So lavender, doTERRA lavender, you can use topically, aromatically, and internally. So putting that in your water is excellent. Anyway, that's lavender and Balance. Breathe is a good one to keep going. Right now there's so much tension in the air for a variety of cosmic reasons that I chose to continue. Yes, Breathe was all day with the Aries moon especially, but now that we're out of the Aries moon, I still say keep the Breathe going, because we are right on the eve of an energy that I will be talking about in tomorrow's video, and I'm hoping that I get that done tonight so you have it ahead of time. But tomorrow is a big momentous occasion in that Saturn is squaring Uranus, and that square is the first of 3 squares. That's a dominant theme of 2021. Anyway, listen to tomorrow's video where I'll talk about that. My point in mentioning it here is that Breathe is going to be very good to keep that to help ease the tension and the friction that's going to be very palpable in this energy that we're moving into. Breathe on the bottom of the feet, breathe in your palms, and I'd put, in this case, you can do Breathe, Breathe, lavender, and Balance would be a good combo. Rub your hands together, cup that over your nose and mouth without touching your eyes. Take some deep breaths through both your nose and mouth. would take at least 5 deep breaths. I'm not going to for the sake of this video, but I can tell you that was an instant reset right there. I feel it and I highly recommend it. So we're in this moon void of course right now as I make this video. That's a really nice reset inhalation. Well, what is the moon doing tonight at 10:12 p.m.? The moon is going into Taurus. So the void of course is very short tonight. And what is Taurus? Taurus is a feminine fixed earth sign ruled by Venus. So in this energy, beauty becomes very important. We like beautiful things. We like the sensual pleasures. Taurus is a very deliberate, steady, earthy homebody sign. Taurus rules home and family, similar to Cancer. Those are kind of the homebodies of the zodiac. Taurus really is an energy where security becomes very important, and surrounding ourselves with beauty. Taurus likes to have things of beauty around it. There can be an air of being opinionated, a little stubborn in this energy, kind of slow, steady, gets the job done is kind of a classic Taurus tagline. Anyway, so with that in mind, this is earth energy. We want to enhance that with all this air. I spoke that we had the Aquarian stellium happening, which we had six planets, including the moon in Aquarius, and now I think we've got 5 planets in Aquarius, and we're in this new era of a 200-year Earth cycle, which is fundamentally different than anything we've ever experienced in our lifetime before. So anything to help us ground will be good, but especially with its Taurus energy, balance would be good fit for that. I chose Slim and Sassy because we are going under the influence of this Taurus moon, and Taurus, under the influence of Taurus, we can really want to indulge in whatever your jam is. But Slim and Sassy helps to curb our appetites for things that we can do in excess in maybe an unhealthy way, whether it's food, drugs, sex, thoughts, whatever it is. This helps with that, and it helps to touch upon the underlying emotions that might make us want to do those things in excess. I chose Forgive tonight because of the Mercury still being retrograde. We've got a few more days left of Mercury retrograde. So Forgive on the front and back of the heart is good. Back of the neck, the wrists. Make sure you're breathing in when you're putting it on. The bottom of the feet is a good place for Forgive. And I chose Clary Calm today because Clary Calm is going to be very good for our balancing our emotions. It's got lavender in it. It's got cedarwood, which really helps us feel connected to the whole, connected to each other, connected to the collective, the field at large. Lang Lang, which helps to feel childlike in our wonderment of the world. Geranium, which is really nourishing for the heart. I chose this because we are in this void of course time going into this Taurus moon and on the eve of that square. So this is just really a nice emotional harmonizer, and is good for either sex. I know it's marketed for women, but don't let that fool you. It's great for both men and women. And anyway, I think that covers everything I'm going to share. Thank you so much for listening. Reach out if I can be of support to you. Thanks for listening, liking, sharing, subscribing. Your support is much appreciated. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.